So I woke up extra early today and I thought that I'm just going to vlog because it has been a while since I talked to the camera. I always remember when I first started vlogging, it's because I had no friends and I moved back from Melbourne to Kuching and I was wondering like where in the world am I going to find friends to talk to. Praise the Lord, friends has come along, so it's been really good. I actually just got back from a trip from KL. I read 2 books that I thought was really helpful, and the first one is this, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a... But even though it sounds really crude, this book really opened my eyes to so many things, and how I feel like I probably won't do it justice by explaining it to you, but it feels like an older person like talking to you. It was just really good, so I highly recommend this. It's a bit crude. If let's say you are language sensitive, then maybe it might not be the one for you, but I think it's great, so highly recommend it. And the other one that I read for leisure, and because the movie's coming out and there's Harry Golding in it, and I'm just like super excited, it's Crazy Rich Asians. I literally googled all of the cast so I can like have a picture of the faces to the book, so literally the movie just played out in my head already. I already like know how it's gonna go, but highly recommend it. So this trip I went to the Symposium for the child abuse and sexual grooming symposium. There were a lot of things and topics that were brought up that I never really considered, and I'll probably go into detail with that more on my blog because there is just so much information to sort of digest. But the one question that they asked me at the really end that sort of hit home for me was when they asked me how I felt about these kind of topics as social influencers. Sometimes the flaw in social media is that a lot of very important topics get overshadowed because, you know, people are looking at OOTDs, people are looking at what's the best makeup, what's the best product to buy. So a lot of times it does take time to sort of infiltrate social media, and I feel as influencers or for other influencers, it's really important that you choose to stand as an influencer that actually influences people, not just in terms of fashion and lifestyle, but in terms of your community. Because if you don't start here, then who else is going to do it?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Ultimately, I want to talk about the idea of an influencer. So, I don't really want to call myself an influencer because I feel like the word is just thrown around everywhere. Like nowadays, literally anyone is a digital influencer. Like, as long as you have an Instagram account, that's it, you're an influencer. I guess for me, it's always trying to remind myself and to realign myself, like the entire purpose of this channel and the work that I'm doing. I mean, I love looking great. I love like getting ready and looking beautiful, makeup and OOTDs and all that. Like, I'm not saying that it's wrong or it's a sin or it's anything, but I do catch myself wanting to become like other people, or wanting to be more beautiful, or thinking about what else I can do to fix myself or to make myself more glamorous and to show this like perfect life on Instagram or Facebook, which often isn't true because I am just really simple and often quite boring. If you ask my family, you ask my sister, I don't really like to do a lot of things. I'll stay at home, I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. Not saying that it's wrong, I'm just saying that I'm just not that kind of person. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of ranting. I really urge young people everywhere, especially Kuching, because Kuching people, you're my hometown, so holla at you. Like, if you want to pursue something that you're passionate about, sometimes numbers do matter. Like, there's financials, there's shares and likes and all that, because it does help give you a sense of assurance. But don't let that be the only factor that determines whether you have succeeded or not, because the quality of your content at the end of the day is based on your own self-satisfaction. And as long you are satisfied and I am satisfied with maybe being some kind of different. You know, a lot of times we try to be the best, or we think that we are going to be so great, like literally the best in the world, and we're destined for greatness and stuff. I'm not saying that we were not, but sometimes it's just being able to swallow the fact that maybe I'm not going to be the best in the world. Like, maybe I'm going to be, you know, even average, but if you can live with that, kind of like being able to eat vegetables. Like, it goes down, it's hard to go down, it's not the tastiest thing ever, but when you can swallow vegetables, when you can swallow the truth that maybe I don't have to always be the best in every goddamn thing, it takes out a lot of the pressure on you to then be something you're not. And when you're just comfortable with being yourself, you then truly become the best of yourself, because is no longer an expectation. I thought I'd do a vlog to share that with you. This channel's open up to like everyone, especially to the younger girls, because I've always wished I had an older girl to support me when I was growing up, and now I just want to be that for you. So leave in the comments, let me know, and I'll just chat with you whenever I can. So see ya, bye!